What's causing that, you reckon?
Windows is fucked.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How's everybody doing today?
Morning, sir.
Okay, we're going to shut the doors. We'll start it all with, my name is Rick Jones. I'm the Butler County Sheriff, Butler County, Ohio. I just came back from a National Sheriff's training in D.C. 2 days ago. We were briefed by the FBI director, Ray, the director of the FBI, and several federal agencies. There's 3,300 sheriffs in the United States. The President of the United States refuses to meet with the sheriffs of the 3,300. We have a hierarchy. We have a president. We have a vice president. President of the United States refuses to meet with the sheriffs. He also refuses to meet with the police chiefs of the United States. They have a hierarchy also. He refuses to meet with them to talk about border issues or talk about crime that's going on because of the border issue. We were also told by Mr. Ray, the FBI director, that there are more red flags going off now than before 9/11. Okay? When I say red flags, meaning people that are here in this country that are wanting to do harm to us. We were also explained we're bombing 2 countries right now. 2 countries. These people do not like us before this started. There's thousands of people here from other countries, 160 different countries. They're here not to be our friends. Some of them are coming because they're wanting to come here to the best country in the world, the way we see it.
Oh.
Some are coming here to do harm to us. And we were told by the FBI director, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. We were also told
Mute
5
me again.
sheriffs went to Israel 5 weeks after the attack. The only thing that saved the Israelis, the government, was the local police. They were outgunned, outmanned. They came over. The Palestinians did. They came over. They killed, raped. The sheriffs were there. They talked to the police. The local police are what saved that country. You can't just call, even in Israel, you can't just call the military up and they're going to be there, okay? They went house to house, raping, killing. The Israeli police, when our guys got there, the sheriffs, said they just don't hate us. They hate you guys equally. And the same people that train them are the same people that train people to hate us. The FBI director said when 9/11 hit, there's more red flags now than then. So, and he said, these are people that want to kill us and do harm to us. Now, so you're wondering, I want everybody to know what I know. I can't tell you everything, but I want the public to know that we are in a terrible way right now.
Wow. What an intro, Tori. That was a good one. Where did you find that? That was brilliant. So more red flags than 9/11.
Obviously came from Finn's collection. I never show shit like that. Hey, Aussie Chad, I was going to say we were going live and I forgot.
Not very good welcome, everyone.
I'm out of the YouTube habits. I've forgotten about cross-promoting. And I mean, I had to, Finn and I both, it's been such a long time, hasn't it, mate, since we've been live. We both had to log into StreamYard.
Yeah, we both got kicked out. That was interesting.
And all of our settings are gone. And how's everyone doing? Happy New Year, guys. I know it's February the 18th, but
Thanks for swearing in the intro, Tori. I'm sure people love that.
You went live, Mike. I couldn't believe that.
Out of all the times you've tried to get me, and I finally got you. Priceless. Mwah.
Wrong. That's all right. Okay. Might as well.
I don't remember who
went to YouTube with a bang, man.
Yeah. I remember who went first last time, but who do you want to go first? Do you want to go first? Or
Casper. Thanks, mate. After you called me fat in the chat. Am I going first?
I'm only saying that because I am fat. Whatever you want. You want to flip a coin?
Yeah. Have you got one?
All right. Heads. Who picked heads?
You.
I'll go first. Here we go. This, oh my God, Tori, you are going to love this. So, as you've just heard, this sheriff thinks that there's going to be an imminent attack, but he's only been told that by the head of the FBI. So, you know, it's nothing serious. But anyway, this is a little look at the NYPD to see what these guys are up to now. Have a look at this. Defending America. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. The NYPD. The NYPD, Tori. I don't actually know if we can get away with this music, so I might have to mute it. But
you're calling that music? What the hell was that?
I don't know.
People on the far right couldn't even get down on her knees.
Yeah, and these are meant to be defending New York. Look at him. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm muting that because that sounds just fucking horrible.
Yeah,
wow. Great. Do you feel defended? Everyone living in America, you feel defended?
Well, I have to say that maybe they do because they can't dance for shit. So maybe they're good at defending.
How fucking good is this? Look at them. Look at them. Oh my God.
The one at the back left looks like she's about to get arrested for something. Look at her face. She looks like a little criminal. Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
I don't know. I'm really lost words.
It's pretty cringe. It's pretty cringe. And as the title of the video is called, this is next level. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, it was bad. And I mean, two of them weren't even able to get down on their knees. So, like, how the hell do they jump over fences and chase crims and stuff?
Yeah, they'll be doing lots of that. They'll clearly be doing lots of that. Fucking hell.
Mind you, I mean, imagine if there was an Aussie cop dance team.
Yeah. And it's not like right now that sheriff was just saying there's more red flags than prior to 9/11. So it's all good. Why do you need a cop?
Dance troupe is the biggest red flag I've seen in a while. Yeah, they were special.
Humanimal. Thank you. Thank you, Humanimal.
Speaking of special, our favourite couple that we've had on the show are back in the news again. Do you remember the girl who married the ragdoll Finn?
Oh, I do, yes. And the ragdoll baby, I believe.
Yeah, well, it's babies now, baby. So if you want to chuck them up on the screen, Roo. So I'm just going to quickly scroll down first just so you remember them. These guys.
Oh,
now, they did have one baby, but they've now had twins.
Have they? Have they really?
Yeah. Yeah, they've had twins. And according to her, because she's the only person in the family who can actually speak, life is now a little bit complicated. Apparently her husband is stressed about providing for the family. Well, yeah.
You not get a job.
He can't work, for starters. So, yeah, they've now got twins. It's Marivone Rocha Moret from Brazil. Now, she was very lonely a few years ago. So her mother made her a
remember.
life-size rag doll to make her, you know, not feel lonely. And then along came the first baby, Marcelino, and Marcello's the husband. And now they've got 2 newborn twin daughters, Marcella and Amelia. But there's more to this article that I think is a bit more interesting since we last checked in with our favourite family. Just scrolling down a little bit. When she was pregnant with the twins, she was posting photos like this.
Yeah, right. Bit too much KFC, you reckon, Tori?
So, yeah, that was apparently her pregnant. She also posted, there's the newborn twins. They're identical.
Wow.
I know.
They've even got the same piercings. Are you allowed to pierce baby's ears? Is that legal?
Well, there's a big debate about that now, you know, body autonomy and all that sort of stuff. But I did bury myself in this article because she now wants to own a house. And they've had all sorts of twists and turns, Finn, over the last 2 years since we first met them, from cheating rumours.
Yeah, I heard of that. I remember that one.
Yeah, so do you remember, though, when she thought he was cheating? I mean, look at him.
Yes.
She removed his dildo. He's actually got a dildo attached to him. But she took away his dildo privileges when there's their wedding. There they are, just, you know, hanging in a park.
We are genuinely in the fucking decline of society, Tori. I tell you what.
I know. Look at her there, too, like clearly feigning pregnancy. But, yeah, I scrolled down. There she is having a friggin' ultrasound. I mean, this is bad shit.
Right? Fucking kernel. See if the kernel's inside her.
Is it 10 nuggets or 10,000? But I did read in the article.
If you scroll up a bit, I believe it said that there was 40 family members at the baby gender reveal.
The gender reveal, yeah. But I want to get to the penis bit because that's. I mean, they're all enabling this, right? But yeah, in June things seem more sour. She claimed Marcello cheated on her for a second time. And he was made to sleep on the sofa, and she even took away his penis.
The love rat was made.
So here, as his punishment, she decided to detach his dildo penis. Like, as if this story couldn't get even more bizarre, Finn.
Now, does she get arrested then for chopping his stick off, or what?
I don't know. But then all these people are indulging it, going to the gender reveal, and whoever was doing the ultrasound is indulging it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Twins.
How do you not tell her to get the fuck out? How does she rock up to that? And there's a whole line of people waiting for ultrasounds. You're like, yeah, the lady with the ragdoll inside her, can she come forward? Like, no, you're wasting.
There's also the kidnapping. There was in a dramatic turn of events, she claimed their baby Marcelino was being held hostage by captors who were demanding £161 for his release. So, yeah, she's given up working. Well, she gave up working while her son was...
I mean, she's got to raise the kids, Tori. It's not easy.
I might have to flag this page as a life-changing sex toy. But anyway, for chicks. But, yeah, so... There's the latest update. I can't believe who did that. Who allowed her to go in for an ultrasound?
Maybe they actually thought she was pregnant just looking at it. Or is that fat shaming? Are we allowed to fat shame on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know what the laws are.
We're allowed to do whatever. You're not allowed to do anything on YouTube anymore. That's why we're never on here.
That's true. Well, that's why we have that shit to laugh.
That shit is where we can say what we want to, and the channel will never grow because of it, but do we care? Absolutely not.
It will grow, but it will grow slowly, and that's okay because that means our real fans are real fans.
Exactly. Slow and organic. So the Ragdoll family update for you. She's trying to buy a house, but she's not working. He can't work, and they've got 3 ragdoll babies to feed now.
It's something else. It is something else.
It is something else, and I hate to think what 2024 holds for them. It's just getting more and more ridiculous. How do you get one of those detachable penis? Good question, Finn. I think you just buy a dildo and sew it on.
That was Casper. Casper asked that one, not me.
Oh, sorry, Casper. I did read Casper's. It sounds like something you'd ask too.
I feel like you can go to any shop on the corner and pick those up, can't you, Tori?
Just buy a dildo and sew it on. Want to detach it, just cut the stitches.
Wow.
Hi,
here we go. So now we've got a video. Again, this is breaking news, Tori. Breaking news. So it turns out the people selling food have been adding in very bad chemicals to the food that have now causing some pretty bad side effects. So let's have a listen to this one, Tori, and see what's going on with the food.
A warning today about something many of us have in our kitchen cabinets right now.
So new research just published is raising a red flag about a pesticide that's linked to reproductive issues in animals. And this new study says 80% of Americans tested have that pesticide in their system.
All right, and as Teresa Priola shows us, it's commonly found in oats and...
Calm down, Tori. It is only 80%. Relax, all right? It's not like it's the majority of human beings, all right? Calm down. This is not a serious issue.
Grains that end up in cereal.
It's a problem a lot of Americans face, not knowing or understanding what's in the foods they eat on a daily basis, including brands.
That's right. It's the consumer's fault for not knowing that these chemicals are in there. That's who's to blame. The consumer.
Well,
the consumer's at fault here.
Come on, Finn. That entire aisle just reeks of, it smells of chemicals without even looking on the boxes. Like if they actually went to the fresh fruit and veggies section, I don't know.
But you would be very surprised.
Chances are the food there will be better.
I have a friend who used to work on a banana farm up north in Queensland, and he does not eat bananas now because of the amount of chemicals he's seen sprayed on bananas. And he reckons it's everything: strawberries, blueberries, all that stuff. So, yeah, that might not be safe either. But anyway, it's the consumer's fault. It's definitely not the companies for putting this into the food.
All grains and
food
drinks with
companies in the
chemicals.
world.
Go carnivore.
Probably should be more responsible and really look into it. But, I don't take the time to, which is like on me.
A new study in the Journal of Exposure Science and Environmental Epidemiology found 80% of Americans have tested positive for a harmful pesticide called chlormequat, a pesticide used on wheat and oat products globally to ensure their stability. The chemical can have serious consequences on young and developing bodies. Dr. Kathy Ward is a pediatrician.
I talk to my parents every day about trying to avoid processed foods, which I tell the children at all levels, it's anything that comes in a box or a package.
Chlormequat has been found in oat-based foods, including popular breakfast foods like...
Boy, if it comes in any sort of package, don't eat it.
Hey, wow. Ask a vegan.
Yeah, like vegans are fucked. I mean, they're dead. They're not surviving. They're gonna have cancers out the wazoo.
Yeah, you got to
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Meats and stuff, but chlormequat. But the thing is, but the thing is, it's not like this is information that's suddenly new and shocking. Seriously, like how can they claim that? We didn't know it was full of shit. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I feel like people knew it was full of shit. But I didn't think it was affecting their reproductive organs.
Who's Germanicus? Good to have you here.
It's an OG viewer, I guess.
It's someone new.
Part of the first 100. Welcome.
Welcome, Germanicus. Great name.
Everyone watching right now is part of the OG crew because you're in the first 100.
Oh, Casper shared it out. Thanks, mate, because I didn't.
Oh, good on you, Casper. But This is nuts. 80% of people. This is
Cheerios
mental.
and Quaker Oat. The problem is you won't find chlormequat or any variation of it on a label. It's not an ingredient, it's a pesticide. But the impacts can be substantial, including delayed puberty, slow fetal growth, and even fertility issues.
Good on you, Bill. Good on you, Bill, you fuckhead. Yeah, so he's definitely not behind it. Definitely not behind it. Nuts too. Yeah, I've heard nuts get heaps of chemicals sprayed on them as well. So basically, if you're buying it from the supermarket, it's not good for you. It's the underlying message behind that.
Buy local, buy seasonal,
wow.
you'll be fine. That's the motto.
I found this out as well. This is complete speculation here. I heard this from an Uber driver, so take that with what you will. But apparently Australia just held some sort of Senate hearing about Woolies and Coles, and apparently they're not paying tax now.
They're not?
Have you heard this? Yes.
No, I heard something else that came out about. I thought it was about them underpaying their staff or something, though.
Yeah, and they made, I think it was $1.6 billion for Woolies and $1 billion profit for Coles. So they're making a fair bit of cash, and they're from an Uber driver. This is not, I've not looked this up, so I'm not volunteering this is real information, but I have heard it that they're not paying tax now. So I went down to my local weekend markets this weekend and picked up some fresh produce, support some local people who actually have to pay tax.
Yeah,
I wouldn't recommend that to everyone because it was very expensive, but yeah.
Buy fresh, buy local. Buy seasonal, like
farmers markets. That's where it's at.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we don't grow pineapples in Tassie, so guess what? I don't eat pineapple.
Oh, that's a shame. Pineapple's delicious.
No, I love it, but it's one of those things that it's like I'll have it when I'm traveling. Okay, well, actually, I lie. I do like a Hawaiian pizza occasionally.
I don't know where that's coming from, Humano.
Why are we chatting anal in the chat?
I don't know.
Who's bringing up anal? Germanicus? Oh, it's the way he spelled her name. Humanal.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, well, Tori does get very political in these shows. We all know that. Tori is the most political one out of all of us. So
I do the light-hearted fluff in between Finn's serious political shit. All right, so
I never get political, Tori. How dare you?
I love the Guinness World Book of Records, dickheads, and we've got another one, mate. We're heading to Denmark. Yep, Denmark this time around. A father in Denmark has decided that he's going to make it into the Guinness World Book of Records. It's okay, Finn. He didn't stick it in the end of his dick. He put 68 matchsticks up his nose.
It's so embarrassing that used to be like the. Oh my god! Whatever. I've given up.
Well, there's this couple over here that they've set the underwater wedding world record, but here he is. Yeah, he looks like a Dane, doesn't he? He's got a very Danish.
Like a dude with fucking wood stuck up his nose.
Oh my god, we haven't caught up since Tasmania's queen. Princess Mary is a queen now. Tasmania's very proud. Okay. Anywho, but it just reminded me because we're in Denmark.
One of those W words?
Huh?
I heard she. Yeah, never mind. If you don't know, you don't.
Look, 39-year-old Peter von Tangen-Buskov has stuck 68 matchsticks up his nostrils, and if that isn't batshit enough, he is the first person to hold this record. So he didn't smash some other lunatic off the list. But he had to put at least 45 in to even be able to go for it. And he managed to stick a heap more in and had 68 up there. But according to him, with his large nostrils and stretchy skin, it didn't really hurt.
I don't even know what to say to this, Tori. I got nothing. This is so dumb and insulting to our species. Like, I feel sad hearing this. This is just. I don't even want to laugh because it's just so depressing hearing this.
He's gonna make a dining chair out of it when he removes them. So yeah, he had a little ponder, Finn, to decide what could be the funnest new record to achieve. He admits that it was a bit random, because he's never, prior to this, ever had the urge to stick anything up his nose, even when he was a kid. But yeah, his nostrils were at capacity with 68, but he might do a bit of training, bit of nose stretching, and he may be able to stick a few more up there in years to come. Break his own record.
Wow. Maybe he should set the record for crayons up the nose as well.
For what up his nose?
Crayons.
Crayon. Yeah, I mean, he's so fucking excited about it, and it's like, it's a shame someone hasn't come along with a little flamethrower and just lit those matches.
Yeah, how many lit matches can you fit up your nose?
Exactly, Peter. You're a pussy.
He should have gone for two. Should have gone for 2 world records. How many matches can you fit up the nose, and how many lit matches you can fit up the nose?
Yeah, he wouldn't be smiling like that with his little thumb up if they were lit. So that's wackadoodly-doodly-doo Peter, who's got way too much time on his hands. The latest entry in the Guinness World Book of Records. Yeah. I want you to try it now. I want you to see how many you can get in there. Let's try it.
Yeah, I have this thing called dignity, Tori, so I probably won't be doing that.
But I'm just thinking, maybe there's someone in our community who could beat that smug guy out of the ballpark. Someone out there might be able to get 69 up there.
Germanicus, let's not get carried away. You guys are still the dumbest population on earth. Don't think that's not the case, all right? Just because there's other stupid people out there. America still holds number one.
To have a stupid Dane, I've got to be honest. We don't get a lot of Danish stories.
That is a good point, actually. We need more Israeli stories as well. Maybe we should get some Jew stories, Tori. What do you reckon?
I thought the same thing, Mel, but we can't do anything about it because I'm literally live from my laptop, not my. I don't have my rig.
I wonder if I could zoom in on mine. Maybe I might be able to zoom in. I don't know if that would increase the quality or not. I can try that.
Yeah, so when I use my camera is way, way, way over there, but I'm actually on my laptop, so it's like.
Oh, too far. How's that? Is that better for everyone? There we go. You're liking that? You're liking that, people? Yeah, looks good. All right.
Loompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo.
How dare you? How dare you?
I know.
Right.
She's
what do we got this time?
Good to see you, Mel. What have you got?
Oh my God. Now, talking about if we thought we didn't get political on this show, I've got a political one for you. So I don't know if you've heard of this RFK fella, but his father was assassinated and his uncle was assassinated as well. And now he's just signed his death warrant too. So let's watch this video, which is him signing his death warrant.
The entire budget for EPA is $12 billion. So that's all we have for the environment in this country. We're giving 12 times that to Ukraine in 1 year. And that's just the beginning, because even if the Ukraine war ended today, we're still going to spend $500 billion rebuilding the country. The contracts to rebuild it are even bigger than the war contracts. So Mitch McConnell was asked in March, because the Republicans are supposed to be concerned about budget deficits. And he said, can we really afford $113 billion? He was asked. He said, don't worry, it's not really going to Ukraine. It's going to U.S. military contractors, so it's good for our country. He just admitted exactly what we've all been saying, that it's all just a money laundering scheme. Raytheon, General Dynamics, Boeing, and Lockheed. Who do you think owns every one of those companies?
And that's how he died. So when he gets assassinated next week, well, we know why. He's just named.
Can you summarize that? I just got so lost, and there was this sort of weird high-pitched
The music,
wailing.
you didn't like it. Yeah. So,
No.
well, okay. So, first of all, BlackRock, I don't agree with this. Please don't kill me. But so essentially, the more money they give to Ukraine, the more they can keep the war going, which means the more Russia can wipe them out. The more Russia wipes them out, the more buildings are destroyed, the more when the war is over, they have to rebuild. When they rebuild, it is all American companies that go in and do the rebuilding. The company who owns all of the rebuilding company is BlackRock. They are the largest company on planet Earth. They own pretty much everything. So Mitch McConnell has come out and basically openly said this, which you don't do, except if you're Trump. Trump's pretty much the only other person who's ever said it. But he's gone ahead and said it. And now RFK has come out and said, regurgitated it and basically said, well, actually, BlackRock is the company behind all the rebuilding and also all of the destruction as well. So they're basically double dipping. And so now BlackRock is about to make essentially a few $1 trillion of this deal.
And make that guy disappear.
Well, yes, RFK, I don't know if you know much about his family history, but his uncle was assassinated in public. Yeah, so he's
assassinated.
They were publicly assassinated, both of them. So I have a feeling from what they were saying as well, from what they were doing and what they were saying, and now RFK has come out and saying stuff that he not shouldn't say, because you should say it, but it's got his family killed in the past. So I have a feeling he might be joining Batshit next week, because he might be making the news again. So,
are you too young to remember the band The Dead Kennedys?
I definitely am. Yeah, I don't remember them at all.
You don't? Oh, you've got to have a listen to some of their stuff in. But they might regroup and tour again. I mean, Pearl Jam is coming back to Australia after a very long hiatus, so this could get the Dead Kennedys cranking up a few more songs.
That is correct. Jack was his dad, and RFK was his dad. JFK was his uncle. RFK was his dad. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I said it the other way, I apologize. But yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Making waves, and not scared either. Not scared either. That's very. It's brave. It's ballsy.
Very ballsy.
It's risky. It's pretty risky.
Now we are going to Australia for our next story, but it's actually pretty. It's pretty cool, I think. Well, Aussies think it's hilarious, but apparently other places in the world, particularly the country that owns Google, are finding Australians are not taking Google Maps seriously. Because for those of you outside of Australia, and some of you even within Australia may not know this, but when the little Google Maps cars driving around, Australians love taking the piss. And for the last few years, there's been a bit of an unspoken competition, I suppose, to get snapped by the Google Maps car. So like when they do the street views and stuff and you get to see the photos. But we think this might be the best ever Google Maps photo out of Australia, out of South Australia, in fact. So we've got Bruce. He was just basically told to run down the street by his mate. He had no idea what was going on. And his friend Smiley was like, just run, Bruce, run. So Bruce started running. Smiley was running behind him. And his daughter, Smiley's daughter, had spotted the Google Street View car in the area the day before or the week before. And she said, you know, we need to stage a scene. Well, anyway, Smiley and Bruce.
Good on him. Nice. Very nice.
So Aussie. Now I've expanded out too far. How do I get it to go back, Finn?
Just scroll the other way, Tori. The opposite way you scroll to zoom in.
I am.
There you go.
All right. I'm just going to have to, because now I don't have touchscreen, I can't zoom in, but you guys can pretty much see that you've got Bruce up the front and he's being chased by Smiley, who's got a balaclava on and he's holding an axe over his head. There's actually another fight. There's another one. They kept going. But anyway, it took a few months before they got uploaded. Oh, what happened there?
So you're saying the Google car didn't report that there was an active crime going on? Is that what you're saying?
No. The driver was having a good laugh as he passed by us.
Nice.
And then he told his Smiley told his daughter that he and Bruce had already done it, and apparently his teenage daughter was really upset. But no, the Google-mobile driver thought it was hilarious. So
that is
anyway, now up on Google Maps, it's in Meningie. And as one person said, it would be a realtor's nightmare. And then it's sort of, there's also the New South Wales teenager probably held the best record for the best Aussie Google Maps stunt when he pretended to be dead in the driveway at his house. TikTok dude got over 60 million views. So there you go. That's now considered the greatest one on Google Maps. I think it's bloody awesome.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty cool. So like I said, it's pretty cool. But yeah, the Google driver was obviously an Aussie, but apparently somewhere in the article it said that Google were a bit concerned that Australians were going a bit far with it. But speaking of, hey Ruth, a friend of mine, it's really gorgeous. Her dad died about 5 years ago, and not the Google Earth one, the one that they do from the satellite over, you can see the rooftops. Her dad's standing out in the front garden watering the roses. How beautiful is that? So they captured a photo of her dad who's no longer around, and they spotted it on there, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, so there you go. Go Aussies, right? Good fun. Lighten up, Google. Lighten up, Google.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. We're on to my favorite story, Tori. On to my favorite one. So I did share this with you already, so I'm sure you've probably already watched it. But this is we've got a batshit fan who's finally made the list. He's been watching Finn too much, and now he's made the news. So we've got a fellow here who's shown up to his local council meeting, and he's given his real words about what he thinks about it. Now this does go for 6 minutes.
What is dude?
So
didn't you pay him last time, or was it a different one? Oh, okay.
No, I sent him to you, so that's probably where you're getting it from.
Right.
But obviously he's a massive fan of batshit, and he's been picking up on our lingo and has decided to voice it, voice his opinions. Now, I will give a warning for our American listeners who are, who have sore ears from hearing reality. So if you're one of those weak-minded people, probably tune out now. Go watch some Sesame Street or something. But for everyone else, sit back, grab some popcorn.
Germanicus is our people.
Germanicus seems all right. But get ready, get some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy.
It doesn't work like that. I represent every all citizens.
Good evening, cowards. Rick Hubbard, 97 Spruce Lane. Nice to see a bunch of fat, ugly women. What?
Excuse you.
What?
No.
I'm speaking. They're fat, ugly women is what they are. Let's talk about it.
We're not having that.
You don't have to buy.
That ain't free speech.
It's called free speech. Buy.
That ain't free speech. It is.
Okay, everybody, stop. Let Mr. Hubbard speak, please. Enough. Go ahead, Rick.
And we wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers rape the children's mind. And if you people are too stupid to know what rape is, it's called control, you morons.
Are you speaking directly to the book?
Yeah.
We'll just pause it there just to give a little break to it. But as you can tell, he's obviously a fan of batshit. He's been listening to what Tori has to say quite a lot, and so now he's speaking. But It gets better. It gets better. He just keeps going. He's unleashing on these people. If you don't know, apparently there was a book that got brought out into the schools that mentioned, didn't mention, but like showed very graphic content. And obviously he wanted it taken out of the schools and just left to normal libraries where adults can check it out and not kids. So that's what.
He obviously goes there a lot to do speeches, I think, because Carolyn called him Rick. Like, she knows him by his first name.
He did introduce himself at the beginning and he gave his address, which I think you have to do.
Oh, okay. Because the other thing is they can't kick them out, can they? They're guaranteed like a minute or whatever.
They can kick you out, but it is unlawful, and then he can take them to court and sue them for removing.
Yeah, but they just, as a rule, they don't, which is why that other buddy of ours ended up with a TV show.
Yeah. What's his name? Alex Stein. Yes, that is correct.
Alex Stein. Yeah.
This guy uses a bit more colorful language than what Alex uses.
Yeah, way more. Yeah, I mean, Alex was there for laughs. This guy's brutal.
This guy's there because obviously it's affecting.
I was going to say that too, Mel, but Finn's not aware of Bullhorn Betty. There's a YouTuber who goes off to these meetings as well, and she's batshit. Yeah, a chick on YouTube called Bullhorn Betty.
Yeah, right. I don't know what that is, but
that's what.
Anyway,
that's why.
Okay,
it reflects off that wall there and comes back into your ears. Imagine
Just
that.
on the book, please, because that's what Citizens Forum is
I'm
about.
talking about the book.
Okay.
I'm talking about the stupidity of the people who want the book in the high
so
school.
I don't know if you saw that, but the book's called Boy Toy. If anyone wants to Google it, I'm not going to show it on here though.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The retards that we have in our community.
I don't know that we need to allow this kind of abusive speech. I'm not aware of what the process is, but
go ahead
I
and
think we have
violate
a
my
right
constitutional
to
rights.
this
I
kind of
dare
abuse.
you.
Well,
Dare you.
say
Violate
something.
my constitutional rights. Go ahead.
Mr. Hubbard, would you please say something specific about the book so that we can let you continue speaking rather than making these generalities?
Can I get there?
Fast, really fast.
No, there's no fast. You
I'm
don't tell
saying
me how to
fast.
speak.
Excuse me?
You don't tell me how to speak.
Well, yeah,
Be
I am
quiet.
telling
Give me
you.
my
I'm
5
telling you
minutes.
how to speak in this situation. Yeah.
Shut up and give me my
Point
5
of order.
minutes.
I'd like to.
So yeah, he obviously knows his rights. They're obviously trying to take his rights away, and he's just not having a fucking bar of it.
I feel sorry for Carolyn though, because she's the only one that's really engaged with the guy. The rest of them are all just sitting there being offended. Carolyn's trying to be reasonable.
But all of these members he's talking to are the school board members. So
Yeah, I know.
they're
But
responsible for
leave
this.
Carolyn alone. She's given him a fair go, and he told her to shut
That
up.
is
Like
true.
he crossed the
That is
line.
true.
You know, he didn't cross the line with all the other stuff he said. But telling Carolyn
Here we
to
go.
shut up.
She did try and tell him what he can or cannot say and how fast to say it. So I mean,
They're teachers, like, duh.
Yeah.
To propose a recess.
Sit down, please.
I'd like to propose
My
a
5
recess.
No, don't interrupt me. This is my constitution.
Dr. Meader, point of order. I'd like to propose a recess. This is unacceptable.
Imagine
I
that.
propose a recess.
Oh, cowards.
Okay. Do I have a motion to recess?
I move to recess.
Bye,
All in favor
girls.
of recessing? Yeah, maybe sit down
Three
and
people.
take a breath.
No, I have the
Okay,
right
then
to
you can
speak to
continue
You
speaking,
people
but
are
we're
stupid.
recessing.
Now, they do take a break. However, when they come back, you'll be very interested to see what does happen.
Rick, you got 2 minutes.
Can anyone place bets on what's going to happen? Tori, what do you
He's
reckon?
going to get forcibly removed.
No, he is going to get allowed to speak, and they're going to rewind his time so he doesn't get interrupted. Is the correct answer.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes and
Oh, you
51.
sure?
2 minutes and 51 seconds.
2
I'm
minutes and
keeping
50.
time.
That's almost 3 minutes.
That-
Okay, so you got
Hold on a second now. Is that through the interruptions from these clowns here? Does that include that, or are you going to give me back
You
that
know
time?
what? Let's give him a full 3 minutes.
Ooh, wow, 7 seconds?
Yeah. I
Time's
think that was
ticking.
9.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Is it
welcome.
starting?
Ready?
Go for it.
Is it starting? Okay.
Yes.
So I was going on that I don't believe you clowns are helping the citizens of the city of Dover. See, what happens is, and I've been looking at this for quite a while now, and it's so ugly and true. It's really gross. See, what happens is teachers teach children, okay? And then those children grow up and they have brains. And then adults with brains, I'm getting there. You calm down now. Calm down.
I'm calm. I'm just trying to get you to
Don't
the
interrupt
point.
me. You're interrupting me again.
Sorry.
Thank you. Now give me 15 seconds.
No.
Oh, good.
Whatever. Keep going.
So these children grow up and become adults. And now they're just as stupid as they were taught, right? Or just as smart as they were taught. And so what happens is we all become dumber and dumber and dumber. And we don't even have the brains right now in our society to see that this book is not worthy to be where it is. I've heard a lot of people talk about sexual assault, but I haven't heard anybody say that they were. Maybe you did. No, I can't remember.
Are you kidding me right now?
Take it easy.
But anyway, there's a difference between people talking about it and people who have been through it. Okay? So when you go through it, you know what the difference is and where up is up and down is down and left is left and right is right and wrong is wrong. And you people are dumb people. You're not smart enough to know that you should take this book out and potentially put it in the regular library.
And you're the pinnacle of intelligence.
You have 1 minute.
Shell.
So he's making a good point, Don't put this book in front of children. Put it in a normal library for adults to read. If it's an
but he lost them by calling them all artards and chonkers.
But they are. They allowed it in the first place. The books don't just randomly go up. The books have to get signed off.
The message is important, but it was lost in the insults at the start because they're all highly offended and wrapping themselves up in their big cardigans and looking very pissed off. So you've got a valid point to make.
Yes,
don't
but now
start it off with a heap of
message
insults
has made it
to
all the way to
hypersensitive,
Australia to it.
politically correct teachers is my point.
Now he's made it on the internet. Now, hopefully, American citizens are seeing this and they're going to start backing him because he has made it to Australia now, Tori. We're now watching him because of the speech he's given, and he's correct in his speech. So his message has worked.
Yeah, but it's a 6.5 minute video, and he's had more than his fair share of this episode of batshit.
That is true, but we've only got a minute left, so let's finish it off.
Oh, for God's sake.
I love stupid people.
I love stupid people.
So So anyway, that's why we have a bunch of morons in front of us today, because they grew up being taught by stupid people and communist people and indoctrinating people. That's why you people don't have the brains to see that this could be hurting children of the future who are going to grow up and be just as dumb as you people. Probably dumber. Do I have any more time left?
You have 21 seconds.
So there's nothing that's going to change here. You communists are going to do what you do, and the public is just going to pay the price. That's all. And at some point, the tide's going to change, and then you people are going to be extinguished. That's all.
Extinguished?
That's what happens.
Time.
Yeah, we're all extinguished.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, communist.
He did. I was about to comment on that, Germanicus. Like, it's funny because in Australia, if we just want to get a point, I mean, when we see our mates, we are like, "G'day, cunt, how you doing?" But if we really want to be assholes, I will use the cunt word in a way that's aggressive and nasty. But in America, it's always the most offensive word. The worst thing you can call anyone is communist. And it's been like the go-to mega insult for what? Nearly 100 years. Get a new word. It's ridiculous.
Well, I feel like there's not many deaths involved with the cunt word, but with the communist word, there's been more than 150 million people that have been murdered because of it. So
no, I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying that insult is a bit lame. Like, just say what it is. Say that they're irresponsible and
he needs a fresher word, is what you're saying. His PR team needs to give him a fresher word, a more relevant word.
That's what I'm saying. A more modern insult.
Yeah,
would be good.
More updated his lingo.
I think so, yeah. I think there's plenty of examples. I mean, he could call them all little Kim Jong-unis, for example, you know, like.
That's a good one.
Get a bit more contemporary, mate.
That would be good, yeah. He could do that.
All right. Now we're ending, I'm afraid, with something really gross, I think, because I've got.
Yeah, Mel, he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm ending with something gross. I'm afraid we are going. Yeah. Well, all right, you get to choose. Do you want something really gross? Something I don't know how you'd actually be able to do it. Or do you want the Japanese guy who now lives his life as a dog?
We've had too many human-animal ones in the past. So
we've had him before, right? So he's gone. Or
I don't know what the second one was you were describing.
There's a astute woman who's now accepted her beard after spending over $100,000 on hair removal products. Or the dude who won $1 million in the lottery 3 days after he dumped his girlfriend.
Let's go with the money after girlfriend one. That sounds pretty funny.
All right. Let's do that.
Just to lighten it up a bit, you know?
I mean, it's not really batshit. It's just a bit of unfortunate timing for the girlfriend, really. And sorry, should be spewing. I think she might have actually done the dumping. And I think it's only fair we have a Valentine's Day story, because there was another one where this girl took her partner out for dinner to like a steakhouse, and she ordered her own steak, but she ordered like some side dishes for the table, and he only ordered, I don't know, like an entree of, and sorry, Americans call entree main course. In Australia and France, where the word comes from, an entree is the starter. So I think smaller size of oysters or something. So she ordered all this yummy food. It was her shout, and he dumped her for ordering too much food and being a pig. An asshole. But anyway.
People are starting to watch batshit, Tori. They're starting to watch.
This dude in Illinois bought a little scratchy 3 days after he dumped his girlfriend, and he won $1 million. So yeah, his Valentine's Day, although he was probably a bit, I don't know if he was Devo about breaking up with her or over the moon, no idea. But, you know, obviously you just break up with someone and then you've got revolting Valentine's Day shoved in your face, which traditionally was for single people. And the fact that couples have latched onto it and claimed it as their own friggin' holiday does my head in. Technically speaking, he should have been partying his ass off on Valentine's Day, but instead he had to put up. Imagine, I mean, I've lived in America. I know how much they get into their holidays. It's full on, man. There's pink shit everywhere. And by the way, go Kansas City Chiefs, my old hometown, mate. But yeah, so he ditches the chick, gets $1 million, and Valentine's Day for him, bloody awesome, mate. Batshit timing, right?
What did he do with his $1 million? Does it say?
Well, I hope he didn't go out and just buy a heap of shit and shove it up his nose, but he probably wanted to. He panicked. He felt his life change. He almost didn't go to work.
What do you mean almost?
Oh, that's what he said. I almost didn't go to work. Why did you go to work, you fucking idiot? Although you can't really, like, $1 million. If you're young, how old is he? He's in his 30s. He can't quite retire. Well, I suppose, does he make money off it each year, like interest? Doesn't say how old he is. But yeah, $1 million, you wouldn't want to be like just walking out of your work and thinking you're going to be set for life when on $1 million, unlike those bloody Australians that won 20 million each or whatever it was last week or the week before. No, but two people won 20 each.
Oh, okay.
Or was it two that won 40? I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah, something like that.
But anyway, yeah, so timing is everything. His timing was batshit impressive. And yeah, wonder what his ex-girlfriend's up to. She's probably the one that then took the dude out for dinner and got dumped for ordering too much food that she paid for. So we ended with a good luck story, I suppose. Look, $1 million would do to start a fortune, but yeah, it'll get bloody chewed up. So a quick recap.
Yeah.
Before you guys vote for the winner of the Golden Batsh medal, the first for 2024.
And don't forget, guys, on Rumble, you can actually vote instead of just fucking watching. You can type in the little sidebar on the right.
How many have we got in there, Finn? We got some
I believe
Rumblers.
there's 5. Yeah, there's 5 watching.
And
you
we've
get 0
got 5
comments
on
because none of
YouTube.
them know
It's
how
a
to
tie.
fucking comment.
It's a tie. I'd buy a miniature goat. Well, I'd buy several miniature goats and a big enough fence so that no one could steal them.
Okay.
Melma wants a pet mini cow.
Is that a thing?
Now, let's sum up. So we kicked off the show with the NYPD. Are they great protectors? Who knows? But they're fucking terrible dancers. We had a ragdoll family update. There's now twins. So the woman who ragged the ragdoll man, they've got 3 babies. They want to buy a house. And he was allegedly cheating on her last year, so she removed his penis as punishment. Then the pesticide poisoning. What was the stat, Finn? 80%?
80%, yes.
Of Americans potentially have pesticide in their veins. The Guinness World Book of Records, save it for the end, Groover. 68 matches up your nose and you can get it. Well, 69 up your nose and you'll make it into the Guinness World Book of Records. Then we had the Kennedy, the next Kennedy who's about to be publicly
RFK
annihilated. The Google street stunt in Australia, considered the best Google street stunt in the world, but Google are not overly thrilled. Then we had the school board. He was a brutal dude with a good message, but he lost them at fat cunts. And we ended with a story about the dude.
I think he called them cows, didn't he? Fat
3
cows.
days later, he won the lottery. So here we go. Vote now.
There we go. I wonder what's going to win.
Well, who do you
What are you
think?
voting for, Taurus?
Probably. Probably the 68 matches up the nose, dude. I mean, that's just batshit. And it's going to make my
pretty
nose hurt.
retarded. Yeah, it's pretty retarded.
Yeah. No votes
go
from
for
the
it,
chat yet. Maybe they're not quite there. We'll
Ragdoll
wait for-
girl. Actually, I agree with you, Manimal. I'm also going for the ragdoll because that lady is just
Well, I didn't want to vote initially for one of mine, and then I thought Match's guy was a hard one to beat. But I'll keep Match's boy there. Yeah, the
ragdoll
ragdoll
for me.
It's just getting more bizarre, and more people are like enabling it.
Yeah, 40 family members to the baby
Gender reveal.
Gender reveal.
And the gender reveal didn't also mention that there were twins. Oh, the school board from Mel Mel. Yeah, but you've got a crush on Green Dude. She liked the guy in the green beanie. Germanicus, where's your vote?
Yeah, where are you, mate? You got to vote now. Aussie going for the ragdoll.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The ragdoll.
Where is Germanicus? He hasn't commented. Oh no, we lost him. We lost him before the end of the show.
He didn't stick around to vote. And where's Casper? And
He's missed the whole point of the show.
Oh, Ruth just said, are they live matches like candles? But they should have been. But have you actually voted, Ruth?
Yeah, matches, she reckons. I'll put it on the screen for you.
Oh, no,
Casper's
she's
gone for the ragdoll.
Oh, she has gone for matches. Oh, I think ragdoll. The
ragdoll's got it.
I think they win every time.
Let me just
we have
check
them
Rumble.
on.
What did Rumble say? Nothing. Oh, wow. How fucking predictable. You losers.
Same sense of humour, Aussie Chad, is what I'm saying, babes. Yeah, no, the ragdolls, I think every time we have them on, they win. No, yours wasn't eaten. That's all you said the school board, Mel. With your votes down there, Gruber. Unless there was another one. Is there another comment?
No, she definitely said it. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. All right, so the winner is the Ragdolls.
Germanicus, what happened? What happened, mate? You meant
are
to
we
vote.
ending the show with that fabulous dance routine? Is that what you've got planned, Finn?
I was going to play it in the background while you read out the ridiculous ones, but I feel like that might have been distracting, so I stopped it.
I don't mind you
playing. Should we end it on that one? We could do that.
Yeah, why not? My mum made the doll. I don't know about the dildo, him animal.
Absolutely wonderful dancing. Absolutely wonderful dancing. And in case that music is copyrighted, which I doubt because it's fucking trash. Yeah, we'll just play it without it. But look at these guys go. Wow.
Look at them go. Hey, Finn, when are we back on?
I'm not sure, Tori, because my internet at work is very shocking. Imagine dial-up, but imagine 50 to 60 people trying to get on the same dial-up at the same time. It's
great.
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I can't even watch YouTube out there because YouTube buffers trying to play the video. So I don't know.
There's a tower going up, right? So we might be able to do it soon.
We are in the process of the tower is there. They just have to put the antennas onto the tower.
It's not connected to anything.
How long the antennas will take to get put on, I don't know. But as soon as it's up, we will be going live again. So most likely we will probably have to wait until another 2 weeks before I'm back home again, before we go.
Right, okay.
But what I'm thinking, because I get back home Tuesday nights, we could do a live on the Tuesday and then we could do another live on the Sunday before I go back to work. So that could also work.
All right. Well, you keep me posted, Grover. Look at this. We make all our decisions and include everyone in our community.
Exactly.
We're all just
they've got a dance routine in the background to
protecting New York City. These peeps. I hope they're better with their guns.
What was that part? What was that part? Can we just replay that part? What is this? What is that?
It's pathetic. That's what it is.
What are they doing?
I don't know. They look like they need to go to the loo when they do that front walk thing.
Oh my god! Oh
the
my
knee
god.
pads as if our fly girls are too ambitious. The one in the middle, I'll give it number 24. She is giving it a red hot go. The rest of them are letting the team down. Like she's trying. She's really trying. The rest of them, and I still.
But anyway.
Number 10's the crim they picked up on the way into that studio. They're like, Josie rang in sick this morning, and we know we've just arrested you, but can you chuck on this little outfit and do the routine with us?
27 looks like she was
right, actually. You could be right. Tori, holding it in. Holding what in? P?
Yeah, I reckon 27 was at the school board meeting. But yeah, that's all, folks. Enjoy. We will see you all
everyone
in a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's good to see you all.
I didn't think I missed YouTube, and we've done this, and I'm like, actually, I think I might.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good to laugh at. This helps me vent, Tori, because I see all this dumb shit.
Oh no, I missed
over the day.
No, I missed batshit. I just meant YouTube generally.
But this brings me joy because I see this shit and it just eats away at me. And then I don't get to vent it. And then I get to do this show where I get to vent how retarded all this shit is. And it just makes me happy. Anyway.
It does.